everybody. 9:43, 57 degrees. And in the studio joining me this morning, I have Keila and Daisy from the Ibero American Action League, and we are going to talk about the Landlord Incentive Program. There's housing support, rental assistance resources, and landlords who can partner to help families find stable housing right here in our community. So, ladies, for our listeners hearing about this for the first time, what exactly is the Landlord Incentive Program and who does it help?
So the Landlord Incentive Program is a program through the county, and we have it at 216 Clifford Avenue.
Okay.
So everybody qualifies.
Really?
Yes. So we have been partnered with landlords in the community, and they have been very helpful, giving us units so we can place the families. We also have the rental assistant part that benefits all the community members that are behind with their rent.
Okay.
The only requirement that we ask for them is to have some type of income. The income could be Social Security, a budget sheet from DHS, employment. It doesn't matter what type of income. Like, we don't want to make it difficult for them.
Sure.
We're trying to support them so they can keep their home.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What would you say are some of the biggest housing challenges that families are facing right now?
I think the biggest challenge right now is affordability. Right
Yeah.
now, with the housing crisis, right now we don't have availability of units, and also the units that we are seeing are becoming available are at a huge rent increase.
Right.
So definitely with gas prices going up, with grocery prices going up, it's very hard for families to be able to sustain their rent, and this is why they're falling behind, and this is why we have this rent arrears program to assist.
That's awesome. Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that. How much would you say is the average rental in the city of Rochester, in the city, not in the suburbs, but in the city for a family of, let's say, of four?
So right now we're looking probably at a 2-bedroom for a family of 4, right?
Wow.
And right now, you may see probably about $1,300 to $1,500 for a 2-bedroom apartment.
And sometimes those apartment is not even in good condition.
Wow.
So that's why we do inspections to make sure that we are providing safe and affordable housing to the members. So when we connect with these landlords, we have to go and inspect those units to make sure that we are moving those families in a nice place, that we're not just putting in anywhere. You know?
Are you guys helping with the deposits as well, or just the rental assistance?
It's just with the rental assistance.
So somebody should already be inside of the unit, right, living in the home. It's not like for you to get them started from ground up, or is it?
I mean, like, we can do like that part too, but they have to have their security deposit in first month. We do have other programs in the CRC that might be able to help if they qualify with the security deposit in first month. But with the landlord incentive, it's just, we connect them with the landlord, and if they owe rent or they do any damages to those units, we can pay to fix those damages.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what should somebody do if they're worried about losing housing or they're falling behind financially?
So they can come to 216 Clifford Avenue, or they can call us at 454-1430. And they can schedule an appointment to see one of our navigators, so they can get support with the rent arrears.
Absolutely.
But they can also apply online too.
And this campaign has already started, so these resources are available like right now as we speak?
Yeah, so we've been doing this since January to 2025.
Oh, okay.
So we just promoted it now so more people can, take advantage of it.
Yeah. And you guys are also partnering or trying to partner with landlords, and I understand that you're recruiting them. What exactly are you looking for from them?
So right now what we're trying to do is find new landlords. There is the incentive part for the landlords. If they provide a unit that we inspect and we add to a list, and one of our families do decide to rent that apartment, the first incentive for them would be $1,000, and then they can receive an incentive of $500 for 4 additional units after the first one, for a total of 5 units. But we want to make sure that we are connecting with landlords that have affordable and sustainable apartments for the families, right? And they're in good conditions. That's why we inspect them. So we are looking for new landlords to participate in the program. We do have a list that we keep at the Community Resource Center that is available to clients that are looking for housing. It will show the apartment address, the size of the apartment, if any utilities are included, the rental price and the contact information for the landlord so they can connect with them and continue the next steps. They are looking at the apartments and deciding if that apartment is a good fit for their family.
Now, for those landlords who do have available apartments and are interested in the program and helping out, how can they do so?
They can reach out to the office as well and can be connected to myself, or I can provide my extension.
Okay.
So at the 256-8900 number for Ibero, they can go ahead and get connected to myself, Daisy, at 170.
Okay. What impact does stable housing have on families, children, employment, and overall quality of life? What would you say?
I do believe it connects with all the social determinants of health, right? If someone has stable housing, that means that they would most likely be attending school, being able to keep their medical appointments, their medical health would be increasing, right? Being in a healthier location.
Yeah.
And they were able to, and I think that they were able to thrive, right? Because I have seen so many families that they come into the center and they are homeless, and that affect the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Because the kids can go to school, they can go to work,
right?
So it's like, because some of them be in the car or they going from couch to couch, and it's difficult. So that's what we're trying to avoid. When they owe rent, just come to us so we can help you, so you can keep your home. And if you're looking for one, we can connect you with a good landlord.
Nice. Yeah. Awesome. So once again, let's give everybody the information so they can take advantage of these resources. When and where should they go?
So they can come to 216 Clifford Avenue, to the Community Resource Center, Ibero Community Resource Center. We are open on Monday through Friday from 9 to 4:30 p.m. They can walk in and schedule an appointment. If one of the navigators are available, they can see them the same day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you have it, you guys. Safe and stable housing can change everything. And those resources are available. Stop on down to the Resource Center, the Ibero American Action League. That, again, is 216 Clifford Avenue. The phone number one more time before we wrap things up, just so we get this embedded into the people's who are listening's head.
It's 585-454-1430.
There you go. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate all your efforts and everything you do in our community. Thank you for stopping by and passing along this information.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. It's Mambo in the morning. I got to break, you guys, but when I come back, we'll kick off another traffic jam right here on El Poder Latino.